What is NFT? Everything you need to know. NFTs are taking over the globe. Celebrities like Steve Aoki and Jay-Z proudly flaunt their NFTs as their Twitter profile pics. Adidas and Nike, two well-known brands, have hit the scene as well. With NFTs increasing popular usage, it's getting increasingly difficult to ignore this rising tide. Welcome to NFT Guy, and in this video, we'll take a look beyond the NFT buzz and cover everything you need to know about them. Non-Fungible Tokens, or NFTs, are crypto tokens that are one of a kind that represent a non-transferable set of metadata maintained on a blockchain. Each NFT is uniquely recognizable, and most users are concerned with a specific NFT that they are purchasing or getting. Blockchains are distributed and decentralized digital ledgers. They're made up of data blocks that are connected together in chronological order. Ethereum is the most widely utilized blockchain for NFT nowadays. NFT metadata can be discovered in smart contracts, which are kept in blocks on a blockchain. A widespread misunderstanding concerning NFTs is that the image or JPEG that symbolizes the NFT is saved on the blockchain. While this is true for a few projects, the information on the blockchain contains a link to that image. Because of the file size of an image, the cost of storing it on the blockchain is extremely expensive, making it uneconomical for projects to be totally on-chain. What problems do NFTs solve? By digitizing everything, the internet solved physical world problems. It is now easier than ever to achieve infinite size and interact with a worldwide audience. The cost of delivery has also been drastically lowered. Newsletters versus newspapers. It does, however, lack the advantages of the physical world. Ownership and scarcity are essentially non-existent, and authenticating digital assets is far more difficult than with the real items. While right-clicking and saving an NFT is a meme, it reflects the current situation of the internet. Digital assets have no ownership rights and limited value accrual. NFTs at their heart provide proof of ownership, which is currently lacking in digital markets. It has created the ability to combine digital world benefits such as a global audience, size, and distribution with physical world benefits like ownership and authenticity. It was difficult for digital assets to accumulate and acquire value prior to the rise of NFTs. As a result, it is relatively inexpensive for users while being detrimental to creators. Today, it is difficult to trace and attribute true ownership on the internet, and NFTs help to solve this problem. Creators are more precisely compensated for their efforts and can take a higher amount of the value they create. Users profit from being able to acquire ownership of digital assets and quickly trade and value them. Being an early fan of the world's biggest band today provides no additional value, but with NFTs, customer can be rewarded simply for doing what they already do on a regular basis. What are NFTs used for? The most common application of NFTs is as collectible art pieces. NFTs have enabled artists to effortlessly sell their work to a global audience while maintaining ownership rights. Non-generative art and generative art are the two broad kinds of art NFTs. Non-generative art is what most people think of when they think of art. They are built by humans without the assistance of a self-contained computer system. Digital artists can list their work in NFT marketplaces, where anyone from anywhere in the world can view and buy it. Aside from art drawn and developed by individual artists, the emergence of art NFTs have been largely attributed to generative art. Generative art is art made with the assistance of a self-contained computer system. Typically, an algorithmic computer software, such as tools, were used to construct profile picture collections, such as CryptoPunks and the Bored Ape Yacht Club. Although art NFTs have received widespread notice, there is one collection that outsells all other art NFT collections in terms of sales volume. Axie Infinity, an NFT game, now reigns supreme. The incorporation of NFT technology with gaming has resulted in the development of a new game paradigm. Axie Infinity was the breakout star of 2021, heralding the rise of play to earn. In 2021, the game made over $1.3 billion in revenue and has over 2.5 million daily active players. By the way, if you're watching us for the first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can enjoy our future videos while getting updated. Getting back to the topic, the incorporation of NFTs in games provides players with similar benefits to art NFTs in that it allows players to really control their in-game assets. NFTs might be in-game goods or even characters themselves. In the instance of Axie Infinity, the Axies required to play the game are NFTs, and the in-game money are cryptocurrencies. Money that flows into traditional games frequently becomes locked within the game because participants are unable to extract value from the game. NFT games provide players power and ownership over their assets, which they may sell and cash out if they so desire. Music NFTs are a new use for NFTs. Music NFTs, like art NFTs, are critical for artists to capture a larger portion of the value that they create. Artists often receive just about 12% of the income generated by the music industry. This tendency also empowers true fans. They may support and own a copy of the work generated by their favorite music artist directly from the artist. This opens up new avenues for artists to interact with their followers at levels previously unattainable through traditional techniques. The ability to own original copies of an artist's work allows followers to have a stake in the artist's future success. The artist is more equitably rewarded, and as a fan, you get to share in the benefits of supporting an artist in their early days. Sports NFTs are a popular and expanding application case for NFTs. Sports NFTs like baseball trading cards allow fans to amass a collection of their favorite teams and players. NBA Top Shot and Sorare are the two most popular projects right now. Both have official partnerships and licenses with the necessary organizations. NBA Top Shot essentially creates GIFs of crucial moments during NBA games and randomly bundles them into digital card packs, with each moment representing an NFT. Card packs are divided into rarities based on the player, relevance, and virality of the moment. The scarcity of a certain instant is proportional to its scarcity. Packs range in price from $9 for commons to $999 for legendaries. Users can trade NFTs on the NBA Top Shot official marketplace. A spectacular dunk by LeBron James during the 2020 finals, in which they won the title, sold for $230,000, the highest price paid so far. The community's support for the project is a crucial aspect in the rise of art NFTs. Holders of NFTs have special access to select Discord channels, and there is a strong sense of community within the community. Physical meetups and exclusive parties for persons who own their NFTs have occurred in large initiatives. Holding certain NFTs may provide you with early access to the debut of additional NFT collections from the same team or through collaborations with new projects. Some collections, like the Adidas NFT, have launched their own physical products, and NFT holders were given early or exclusive access. Musicians and game developers can provide similar benefits to holders of their NFTs. Future of NFTs. The NFTs of the future may look nothing like the ones we see now. While NFTs have proven to be a practical and valuable tool for artists, we are still in the early phases of implementing the technology. Over time, successful ventures might evolve into enormous companies. Once a project has established itself in mainstream culture, gaining enough mindshare and cultural relevance, it may be able to compete with traditional corporations such as LVMH. Owning an NFT from the project becomes a powerful social indication of wealth, making it very sought after, similar to owning a Rolex watch. The technology's current implementation is restricted and imperfect. However, this does not diminish the long-term potential and prospective use cases that will emerge in the future. We are only in the early stages of the growth of virtual economies, and it is up to us to find innovative and creative methods to capitalize on the advantages of NFTs. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. What are your views about NFTs? Let us know in the comments down below. Like this video and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this one. And we'll see you on the next video.